confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela. We are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 38, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They run it again with Cook. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Watson on first down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Cook up the gut. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
24! 25! 24!
Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll start the drive with Harris. Desmond King making the tackle. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. From the 25 on 2nd down, Love. That is caught by Lamb. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
43 rail. Yellow, zoom. Ready?
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Smash. Go red.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Claws red. Swing, yellow. Hey, green.
Backdoor in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards.
Ready.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's got it down to the 28.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The Steelers at 12-4 now on the year. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Ready.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Ready.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. Hunt is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense They just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Here we go on 4th. Watson gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down. They'll give to Hunt here on the option, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Ready?
There's the option going right, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. He'll decide to keep this once more. An option handoff given to Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, that's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Watson. And complete right side to Cook. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 24.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Faking the give. Now Watson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Alert!
Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Man open is Robinson. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Getting the ball is Cook running left. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Alert!
Here's Cook again, and he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
24 down, coming.
On 4th down, Watson. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Ready, break.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Fight, 60. Pull pink. Smash, red. Stripe, check, stripe. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. 1:52 to play until halftime. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. After the interception, here's Watson. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. His 9th rushing touchdown now on the year, number 10 overall. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. This will be caught. Judy. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hit to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Ready.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Blue, go. Black shot. Ready.
Love now. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Steel, black. 6, mega. Let's go. Go set.
Throwing. Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. But just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd and 2, Watson. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Reset.
The final shot before the break. Watson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Black Ultra, shovel 38. Ready?
They'll run with Hunt on second down. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running
Go
play.
Ultra. Blue strike. Set up.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that is absolutely demoralizing for a defense because you've got the offense on the ropes. It's third down. You're trying to get off the field and then wham. You have a letdown in the secondary and you give up a big one.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Light blue. Blaster, 6. Drill green. Ready?
On 3rd down, Love eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
A 33-yarder from the left hash.
Sly able to put this one through.
And they take a 17-14 lead. They don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
On 2nd down, and forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Alert! 26!
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
Coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Harris going to get it again on second down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Here we go. Edo blue. Blue black. Fury yellow.
Love to throw for it on fourth. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jerry Jeudy, 27 yards. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on the ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming every third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people out of blitz.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
Ready.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Shot. 17. Set.
Off the play fake, Love. And that will be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Ready. Red. Yellow. Hey.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Dog red. Smash. Red. Black shot. Red. Cycle. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through and was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they hold it, they might go for it again.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
54. 89. 54 is down. He's coming. 54.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
That's to Cook out of the backfield. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
24. 24. 24.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 101 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs again, no doubt. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Harris. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
On the double.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Ready?
Harris is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total.
Ready?
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
This is that. At 31.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
At 31. At 25.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
What's that? Alert!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances. Well, that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing?
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And I always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but